The first 23 pages of Anthony Cumia's new book, Permanently Suspended, have come out. So that and the table of contents and how many chapters there are. There's about 29 chapters, and some of them are named very hilariously. No, they're not. So I've read the first 23 pages. So far, the first 23 pages fucking stink. They're terrible. They're not. It's all shit we've heard before. First of all, the chapters are like fucking 2 to 3 pages each. And like in the middle of those chapters, there's like a whole half a page taken out by a stupid picture. And they're all the same stories. The Boomer Esiason story. It's just a complete and total rehash. So this book, honestly, most of it, if you listen to the Opie and Anthony show in any way, shape, or form and know who Anthony Cumia is, you're basically going to know every fucking story from this, and there's not going to be anything different in any way, shape, or form. There's only one chapter that I am interested in, and it's the second to last chapter. It's about Artie Lang. I forget what's the exact it called, To Be or To Not To Be or something. Artie Lang. That's the only one I find interesting because I would like to hear, Trampa's true thoughts. He's leaked some shit on like that Bubba the Love Sponge interview and shit, but I like to see it written for him. But like I said, aside from that, there's really not going to be anything different or that interesting in this book. And the problem he set himself up with is this is just a book to where you have to know who he is to even read it or understand any of it. So only O&A fans will buy it. The question comes down to how many. I don't know. Obviously, like Joe Rogan went on the Anthony Cumia show and he's going to go on there. So I bet you since they had Joe Rogan on the Anthony Cumia show, they're going to try and save that interview for then because he can't promote his book on Twitter or anything because he's been banned. Well, that's the name of the fucking title, Permanently Suspended. And I think it would be weird to have a book called Permanently Suspended based on Twitter, but you're still on Twitter some way. So now we had two ghostwriters. Two people actually wrote the book, Johnny Russo and Brad Trackman. I don't know how much he paid them. He probably ripped them off. He basically could have used any I talking to a phone thing and fucking it just writes it down for me program, which is pretty much what they did. Like I said, the first 23 pages is nothing interesting in any way, shape, or form. The only chapter I would even care about reading is the Artie Lang one. So far, this shit is lame.